What is that? You're the worst. Worst ones. I feel like they're stupid. We don't even talk about women. Are they
The characters suck because the time sucks and they suck here. Yeah. They suck as human beings.
No, you have no idea. I saw this one and I can't figure it out.
I'm not saying they're like bad characters. They're just
Yes. I think they're fine. I think it was less one. And no, this one. This one. I don't know if it's correct.
Oh, sure, I'll take it.
I mean,
I know how to do it.
I just like and the first one, I just.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mr. Bass? Mr. Bass?
Mr.
Wow.
Faraday. It's Mr. Faraday.
I wanted to have the vest and the coat and the bow tie, but I couldn't find them in time. I apologize. All right. This is the music that was most popular in Faraday's lifetime. Beethoven, other people from the 17, 1800s. I'll get a copyright strike. All right. I love it. It was a joy. My wife wanted me to have that played at our wedding.
Did you say?
All right. Of course. I promised Finn I'd record this, so I'll do that.
How to do that? No, wait, at the end. Oh, covering up that.
Yeah, that would be great.
I've never heard this part.
All
It's the
righty.
finale from the Ninth Symphony.
It is Ninth Symphony. Thank you.
D minor.
Beethoven's Ninth.
Starting the curse of the Ninth Symphony. I've only heard the beginning.
All right. Who's this Michael Faraday guy?
He's standing in front of us.
Oh, I wish I could do a good British accent.
Try it.
All I can do is like didgeridoo. See, that's Australian. So,
I'm always doing that.
late 1700s.
Shut up, Amelia.
Oh, what happened in 1791? Anybody know?
The French Revolution.
The French Revolution was going on.
That's dumb.
Did Honor Ampere do something? He was alive.
The Bill of Rights was ratified.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, and the Constitution.
The Constitution.
That's good.
Through 1867, what was happening around 1867?
Civil War.
Civil War?
This is very American.
Civil War was over.
It is very American centric.
That's what I was gonna say.
What was happening in Italy in 18? Okay.
No, there's the croat. There's a war.
Reconstruction.
There's a war in Europe. Surprising, I know.
The 7 years one.
Like the point is, there are wars every like 3 seconds.
Terrible war, famine, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Okay.
Comes apart at this.
He lived in London, or South London. His dad immigrated there from North England, tried to find a job. Very poor, blacksmith. And he could only really go through school to the age of 13, and they just couldn't afford to send him to those higher schools that the rich had. So he became a bookbinder. You guys know what a bookbinder is? Put all the sheets together, bind them in a book. Okay? Is that going to be annoying?
No.
Okay, good. Puts me in the mood. So, since he didn't have the big formal education, he just learned how to read, write, and the word they use is cipher, which means do math. He read the books that he was binding. And one of his clients brought in a whole bunch of Encyclopedia Britannicas. So he's binding those and reading them at night. And he self-taught himself all kinds of things. So, self-educated man, still very poor. And then over at the Royal Institute of Science in London, that'd be in Greenwich, I believe, he would go to these lectures by a guy by the name of Davy, who's a world-renowned chemist. And he'd take notes, copious notes of what was being said. saved all of his notes very nice and neat, bound them, and gave them to Davy. And Davy was like, well, that's pretty impressive. So he goes, can I have a job? No. So he kept doing that, and eventually, as rumor has it, he just happened to be visiting Davy one day when a couple of Davy's assistants got into a fight. So Davy sacked them and said, you want a job? You're my new assistant. And so Michael Faraday became Davy's assistant and began to just soak in everything he could get from this guy. So that's how he got his start. And chemistry was his thing at the beginning. I think of him as an electricity and magnetism guy, but he started as a chemist. In fact, he discovered benzene. You guys study benzene in chemistry? Right, that was him. Found that, synthesized that. He did a lot of things about electrolysis, getting metals and stuff out of ores using electricity. People hadn't ever thought of that. So Faraday was a big chemist. Big chemist, yes.
Is playing the music gonna like record in the screen recording?
Absolutely.
So,
Probably super loud too.
yeah. It's a good thing that Finn's not gonna watch it.
Oh my gosh. Here, I'll turn it.
No, you're just turning on your computer audio, not the stream.
I know, I think the stream's probably the same. All right. So that's him.
I don't know what
Okay.
exactly.
Now-
Good thing he was good at math.
Well, look at it when he was just a little older than you. Remember, he started with this guy at 20.
That
He was
middle part is
21 when he
terrible.
started his apprenticeship. When did he get out of school?
13.
When he was 13, much younger than this, okay? Is this so bad? You guys are critical of his appearance. Now,
That looks like when I woke up.
this is more like my age.
You look better than
Yeah,
me.
he's got a very
But
nice-
notice it's a photograph. Photographs started to come into vogue. Chemistry, right?
And who's that guy at the end? Mark?
That's him, older still.
He's like some kind of.
And it looks like they gave him blue eyes, so.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say, Mr. Bass, this is a compliment.
had I-
You look nothing like Mr.
Had I done the costume, I would have got the cravat, would have got the suit. I don't know if I would have got the chain, but I was going to get a wig. So I had hair. But I didn't
Well,
do that
you don't
either.
have hair.
So I got the hat instead. That's the only thing I could find next door that fit me.
If you want to run
Oh,
to
that-
Meyer, wait.
No, it's all right. So his first big experiment that he found. I'm going to demonstrate this one. So hopefully I can get this on the camera. So it can be seen by all, including those at home. He used as a conductive fluid mercury. I'm not allowed to do that. When I was teaching 25 years ago, I was allowed to do that. Can't now, because it would bring in the hazmat team.
We have a hazmat team.
So yes, Coeur d'Alene has a hazmat team. So I'm setting up, and the video is delayed.
They do toxic
Okay, so that you see the delay now. That's the delay. I have here just a cup of water. I'm going to put the water in it here in a second.
I'm not
All right.
saying water. The water's not real.
And in there is just a copper wire that's exposed at the bottom. You see it, okay? And I need my magnets. There they are.
And maybe
So what he did is he took a bar magnet and ran it up from underneath and then probably used wax or something to seal it off. So I'm going to just drop this magnet in there and hope that it stands up. Yay! Get him kind of in the middle. And I want the wire to kind of bump into him. And I'm going to run electricity through the wire and through the liquid. So it's going to make a circuit by sending electricity down the wire and then back out of the liquid, back to this big old monster battery I've got.
Is it just gonna break apart the water?
What's that?
Is it just gonna break apart the water?
Oh, you've heard of electrolysis, young man. Aren't you clever? Yeah, it might. All right, so Top of the battery is going to hook up here. The other side of the battery is going to be down there. Oh, it's stuck to the magnet. I didn't want that. Oh. Comedy of errors. He was far more eloquent in these kinds of things. In fact, would you grab me one of those wires that's up there on top of that cardboard box with the goggles on it? Stand up, I'll direct you. Go straight forward. There you go, grab one of those wires.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab the safety glasses.
You think we're just
That was a good joke, Mr. Pounds.
Such a silly boy. All right, this will go down there. I'll just bend it in place. And I'm going to hook this over here like this. Now, if electricity could begin flowing, it would flow, but it can't. It can't flow through the air from the wire down there to the other wire down there to complete the circuit. So, I brought along my good friend, water.
You could at least say water with a British accent.
Water.
Water.
Water. Bottle water.
Water.
All right. Now, water from the tap around here is not full of too many electrolytes. So it's not a very good conductor. But I can disassociate some sodium and chlorine. Drop those in there.
This materials would appreciate
Salty water.
this.
It's a lot of salt.
Wow.
Those are my
Because we're on the table.